Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead, I went ahead and amended one of the beds here, right here, and I amended it, and I'm going to get ready to start planting. This one I just started working on, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do, because this year, because of the hurricane, I have to do things a little different, okay? Meaning like, I usually use my own compost and my own chicken manure for my fertilizer. Okay, that's what I usually use. And if you've seen my channel for any amount of time, you see that I grow a lot of stuff, and it grows good, rich. My soil's rich and everything. Okay, so I don't have that this year because the hurricane messed everything up. So I'm gonna show you what I'm using, and we'll see how good it does this year. I think it'll do pretty good because it is some good soil. I'm using a Kellogg, what is this? It's an all-natural, now this says potting mix, premium mix for outdoor containers, okay? So even though these are just big containers, okay? I'm not going to use, I think they got different little mix in it because it would be in a container, not in the ground. So so I bought that, and that's what I'm using. I'm also using for fertilizer, I'm using this right here, Dr. Earth. Now I'm not getting paid, y'all, for showing y'all any of this. I'm just showing you what I'm using, and it's a 222, so it's not nothing overpowering that will hurt newborn transplants. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there. I use one whole one already for one of my beds, and my beds are 4x7, which is what, 32 square feet. This says it'll feed 90 square feet. All right, so I mean, I just now seeing that. So, but that's what I'm using it. I believe it's going to be fine just because it's a low. It's a low. So I want to show you what I'm doing here now. Just like if it was in the ground, you guys, it's really no different with these elevated beds, which I still highly recommend that to try them, because working at them's easy, especially as you get older and you grow older. It's easier to work these things. Okay, now I didn't repair. I was going to repair them this fall before I did any planting, but I thought I'm gonna go ahead and get it through this year, and I'm not worried about repairing it because I'm gonna be doing away with it, because I'm gonna be doing this like what I'm doing with my strawberries. I'm gonna be doing containers, okay? And if you can see all the way in the back here, I got my big 10-gallon containers that I'm gonna use to grow stuff in. I'm even gonna probably even get that started this year to grow cauliflower and things like that in. Okay, so what I'm fixing to do with these beds is I'm gonna be putting in lettuce, bok choy, arugula. Let's see what else. Kale, then some other, like the watercress, salad bonnet, the louvage. That's some other greens to add in. I got some red mustard, which I'm going to probably do that in the ground somewhere and let those grow, because I'm not really going to eat those. We've eaten them before, we like them, but there's a lot of other stuff that we prefer better. But this is real big, it grows fast, it's big, and I can use this and feed it to the chickens. So that's what I like to do with it. I got some salad bowl lettuce down here, and some more arugula coming up, and so I want to. It's ready to get some of this in the ground. These things are getting big enough. I think I need to start transplanting some of it. So that's why I'm going ahead and get the beds amended. I only have 2 because I've done away with the 3rd one and replaced it with pots, and it's just all strawberries. So this is going to be packed in with all kind of lettuces and greens for us to grow. Plus, you guys, I still have my aquaponics. Now, I can't use it because I have no fish. My fish died from the hurricane, so I'm waiting on when the truck comes around and I get my fish, we can get the aquaponics back up and running, and I can fill this in with a lot too. Now, hopefully they'll be around soon, because it could get too late for me to start planting in there. And so anyway, okay, so I'm leaving my peppers because they can still growing, and they'll continue to grow even throughout the fall. A lot of them got destroyed, but some of them are coming back, and I need some seeds, especially off of these Brazilian starfish peppers. Look at that, ain't that beautiful? And I just broke that little branch, which the branch is no good anyway, and that's ready. That's a little starfish pepper. So these are good. I tried them and they're good. They're hot, and that's good. So all right, let me show you my little process here. Right now I'm just weeding. I'm pulling the weeds up, and that's the first thing you got to do, whether you're in the ground or in an elevated bed or a raised bed. You got to get the weeds out. You got to get them out. So let's go ahead and I got this section done already. And now when you're doing it and you have plants in here already that you're going to keep, of course this one has roots showing. And then when you start, I use one of these, you guys, break up the ground, and you're going to see these little small roots off of your plants. And it's okay if you pull them up, as long as you push them back down when you're ready to we add more dirt, and we add fertilizer. We add a little bit of compost. I do have some compost here that I bought. I'll show you that too when I'm ready to put it in. Now if you have chickens, you can save all your weeds because they love it. Mine do. All right, guys, I got the weeds cleared out. Okay, so I'm using this Dr. Earth Pure Gold Organic and Natural handcrafted blend. It's 222. It's not real powerful. Be perfect for fruit, for vegetables. And now I'm going to add this mix here. It's a potting mix, an all natural potting mix. So I'm going to add that in here now. Then you just want to go ahead and use your fork end of this and just kind of mix it all in together. And your surface, your shallow roots, just make sure you cover them. Good, y'all. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to water it in tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to plant. Alright, so tomorrow we'll get in here and I'll start planting some lettuces, bok choy, some more arugula. That's arugula growing back. I can't see it on here, I think over there. It's arugula. And some salad barnett growing. So I'm just going to cover this thing with cabbage, Chinese cabbage, and lettuces, spinach. If the spinach came up, I don't know if it did yet. Spinach takes a little longer to germinate. But I'm going to just get all that going, get that. I got a bunch of everything, so I can plant some here. By the time I get my fish, and I can plant more in there, in the aquaponics, that'll start taking off probably even quicker than the raised beds, you know. So, and then I'm going to try to locate. If I start clearing out over here, I think I have some cinder blocks back there, and I can go ahead and set me up something somewhere. I'll start clearing this out and just set me some cinder blocks up with some boards on it, and get some more stuff planted. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started planting some things in here. I'm going to start off with some salad bowl lettuce, okay? So I'm going to do it right over here. I can fill this side in right here. You guys can watch. So this is a salad bowl lettuce, which is a to-leaf lettuce. Okay, so now I'm going to do some bok choy up in here. lettuce. I'm going to do some on each side of the pepper plants here. This is Chinese cabbage. They get a nice size. So I'm gonna just put like 4 of them here. I got that many here. Okay, I got some beets. I'm going to put some beets in here. Okay, that's what I got in this first bed, and I think I'm going to wait before I plant the other bed just to see how this works, just in case if I'm doing this too soon. I'll know in a couple of days if this stuff starts dying off or if it starts taking off. If it starts taking off, then I know I can go ahead and start planting some more. So let me just, I know that's a lot to kind of test the waters with, but it just dawned on me. I ought to kind of wait and see. I'm seeing some berries on my goji berries. Little bitty berries. Let's see if I can show them to you. It's been flowering. You can see flowers all on it. Look down here, watch. Let me see, look at right here. Pretty sure that's berries, because this thing was full of flowers. So there's berries all on that whole run down there. So if that's berries, I'm going to be seeing some soon. I didn't know what time of the year goji berries did this. Apparently right here in the fall is when they do it. I got a few on this other one. This other one had lost all its leaves. Now it's gaining its leaves back, plus it flowered. Alright guys, to me seems like it's taking forever to do everything I want to do back here. I did get started back on this area here to getting it cleared out so I can start getting ready for the hoop house. And so I'm still looking for things where to plant. So in here I set this back up because I got a bunch of greens in here growing, as you can see. And on the other side I have arugula that I had planted earlier that's really doing good. Arugula does good even in the summer. And here it is here. It's doing really well. And that's that salad barnett. But I went ahead and put a shade cloth over this to get it good and started. And they starting really well. And then this morning I planted all of this. This is some more greens. And yeah, the lettuces are laying down, but that's normal. A lot of times when you first, once they start getting rooted and they get stronger, they start standing up. But I might have to get a shade cloth for this because these were laying down and they looking really good. And you know, I can water over this and the water drips in and it's really nice. I was doing that and I had the idea about the greenhouse, and you know, I know I had mentioned that I was going to probably maybe tear it down. I got to pull the back end this way, straighten it out. It's kind of crooked. But I'm thinking I might get out here tomorrow and staple up all that I can on my sides on this greenhouse and cut everything out that's hanging in the inside and just leave it like that with the shade cloth on top. The reason for that is because the water goes right through it, and rainwater is the best thing for your plants. And that's one of the things even with the hoop house. I know the hoop houses are doing good. All the people I see growing them, they're doing tremendous. But I always, in the back of my mind, wonder about the rainwater, because my experience with rainwater, every time it rains, my stuff grows an inch or more, and it just helps the plants so good. So I'm thinking that maybe I might do that with this and just experiment with that, and that way this still keeps the direct sun coming in. And so, you know, I have stuff like the vanilla growing. I got the big vanilla plant taking off over here. But I got other things, even some of the stuff that I got, my greens that I separated out the starter trays. I'm putting them in here to get them rooted good. And I got my dragon fruit in here, my coffee, and I got this whole other side I can work with. So, which will, maybe if I do something like that, I might search for some more exotic type of plants to grow, and even more. Because see, I'm a zone 9. I would even go with zone 10. So I would even try to find like a dwarf mango tree and grow it inside here, and it'll get the rainwater, which is full of nitrogen. It'll help it grow, and it'll get intense heat in here, which a lot of this stuff, even like this is all zone 10, but it'll grow in 9. But this is actually comes from zone 10, but they do well in my zone. But even probably more intense heat would even probably help this even better. The Moringa, I got a couple of Moringa trees here. I got more of them outside, but they're not really doing that good because the weather's changing. So I've got a few in here. I'm gonna see what happens in here, because even though it's cooler outside, it's still a little warmer in here. Like right now, it's showing that it's what is it showing? 284, 86 degrees in here, and outside I'm not sure what it is. Let me look. I don't have my phone with me, but I would say it's probably upper 70s, and it's got the wind, a breeze, so it feels nice and cool out. So that would keep this a little warmer in here. I don't know. I'm just having thoughts, you guys, and I'm just sharing my thoughts with y'all. This could be more like a little tropical type of greenhouse where I can grow some tropical stuff, and also put my stuff in here that's seeding. Once it seeds and grows a little bit, it needs to come in here for a little while. Like when you separate it out of the little small plugs, put it in a little bigger container like this, maybe get it going. There's some romaine lettuce here, and get them going a little bit before you either plant them in the ground or transplant them something bigger, sell them, whatever I'm gonna do with them. Just experimenting. I'm just experimenting. You know, you would think that, you know, the experimentation process would end eventually one day. I've been doing this long enough, but it doesn't. I mean, it's something that you do every year. You experiment to improve and to grow more. So, man, I'm excited, guys. I am. I really am. I really want to see. I want to see the hoop house go up, and then now. Let's say. I don't want to call it a problem, but the predicament, I guess, that I'm in right now is that since I'm going to be doing a hoop house and I'm clearing this out, I got a bunch of plants that need to be planted, and you can see this is full, this is full, and I just did this today. This is something that I was going to grow the dragon fruit in. I was going to put the trellises in here, but I went ahead and I put 5 cauliflowers in each, so that's 10 cauliflowers right here in that section. And really I was going to make a row right here, not all the way to the end, but stop it here and plant some things, but this is far enough because I got to get through here, so this is good enough. So I really can't add nothing no more this way to the chicken coop that's behind me here. I need all this space, so I'm pretty much done here. Now I might be able to grow something right back there that'll just get some good morning sun, and it'll get any sun that would come through the greenhouse. Right now the sun's up there, it's not getting much coming through the greenhouse, it's really being blocked, but it does get some sunlight. It does. I could see the sun, so it's not getting direct sunlight, so it would be good for greens possibly. So I might try something right here. I got to try things right now. I got to try to grow in different places because I need to gain some more space to grow stuff, because I do have a lot more to plant, especially a lot more cauliflower, a lot of broccoli, and we want to eat that. We want to grow that. We love it. We do a lot with it. So I still got a lot of seeds left, a lot of seedlings, let's say. Let me show you up here. If you can see, I've still got a lot going out. I've taken a lot out of the trays. These 2 trays, nothing happened. Nothing. And I think these were seeds, like older seeds. I was trying them out. So this is like a field right here that I'm going to replant some stuff in. The bottom one, I was able to turn the light off because I planted enough where, eliminated some area here. So I have some more room with that here, down here, and this here to even plant some more. But it's like, why plant more if I don't have no place to plant it? So got my brain thinking I'm going to be probably up tonight, losing a little bit of sleep over it. It's okay. I've also had the thoughts of, how I was growing like in these trees. I'm growing strawberries. Well, I was, okay. I don't have too many anymore because of the hurricane. A lot of it got destroyed, so none of these trees have strawberries in it. So actually I could plant some greens. See how over there they got greens growing? That's not greens to eat, that's just some weeds and stuff. But I can pull all that out and I can grow, look at all that over there. I can grow me some arugula and bok choy and some lettuces all in the bottom of these pots around my trees here. So I had that thought today, and I think that's something I'm going to go ahead and do, because I don't have that much going with the strawberries. Just this one plant, and maybe the one back here, the one plant that broke on me, and I was going to do something with it. Yeah, it's got strawberries growing in it right here. This was one of the only trees I had that actually broke, and I got some growth coming out of it on the graft, above the graft. So that's going to be good stuff to grow. So this is actually the trees coming back to life. So in here, I got one strawberry right here, one strawberry tree. So maybe I'll get that back up and run and get something going. Strawberries are doing great. I got runners hanging down that I need to work on, maybe clipping them and potting them, and see if I can get them to grow. And if they grow and make new plants, then I have more plants for next year or plants to sell. So look at them. They're hanging down the sides there. They're all in between. They're even in between jumping across. Look, see? They're jumping across, and I got more plants. They multiplying still for me, and I'm gonna have to get in here and cut all that so that we can get strawberries this spring. The beginning of the spring, right at the end of right at the end of winter is usually when the strawberries start coming out. So right when the spring hits, you usually have strawberries. So, that being said, and I still have this bed back here, which was a herb garden, but because I had all this stuff here, and it just overgrew to the point I couldn't get back here. So, I'm going to I started cleaning up here so I can get to it, and I'm going to regrow in here and get my herbs growing again. Now, I do have some oregano still alive in there, and the rosemary, and here's a basil that popped up out over here, and it's putting off a good scent, man. You can smell it really good. So I'm gonna get in here probably tomorrow and clean this out, or this evening, get it cleaned out, and maybe see about replanting herbs and getting that garden going again. Just keep it right there, you know. So here's everything. Fixing now. This was a bed here. If you remember, I had the quail cage over that pile, and that's compost right there, you guys. So I'm going to be cleaning that out, and I'm going to be putting it over in my compost pile, and then I'm going to be taking these boards off of this garden and this one, and I'm basically going to spread all this mud out, and I'm going to level this area off here so that I can fit my 10-foot by 16-foot hoop house right here. So it's gonna go right here. It's gonna go all the way to that tree. I'm probably gonna cut that tree down. Maybe. It's hard for me to cut the trees down, I'm telling you. That's an orange tree that died years ago, and it keeps growing, but it's growing from the off the graft, and now the graft has grown up probably about 3 feet, and that stuff keeps growing on it. I never get no oranges. It was an orange tree. I got oranges twice off of it, and I never get oranges. I just get all that growth, and I cut it down every year. And what I want to do is I really want to graft onto it, and I tried it and it failed, but I need to try it again probably before I cut that thing down. Need to graft onto it, you know. So all right, so tomorrow you're going to start seeing a lot different look right here, plus the chicken coop. You know, I kind of you can see back here, see it? It's looking nice. I pretty much stopped after I kind of framed up where I'm going to put my pens at over here, but I hadn't done any more. And we've been busy. I had been having car problems with 2 of my vehicles, and so we're working on that, and just about got that behind me. And I need to work on that. I got eggs in the incubator, chick eggs, that tomorrow I got to take them off the turner and put them in the tray. They're going to be hatching. I'm going to need a place to put them. So that's what one of these areas that I'm preparing is going to be for the baby chicks. One of the things that I haven't been doing much on it because it's hard to get fence boards, and I've been trying to get fence boards. I picked up 8 today, and that was it. That was the last of it. And because what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm going to make it look just like these. I'm going to have the fence boards 2 foot all the way around. But see how in the back over here I have a section? Just to keep them so they have a shaded area. They have a shaded area, and then they have an area that the sun gets in. Well, I want to do the same thing here. I want to, that back section there, I want to put, well, the back wall, I'm going to put all fence boards all the way up. And in this section, on each side, it's going to have fence boards all the way up. And then 2 foot all around. Now, in here, this is going to be divided into 2. This area, I don't know if you can see that line in the concrete. There's a joint right here in the concrete. Okay, that I'm going to be putting a wall there. And it's not dividing it even. It's making that side bigger than this side. This is going to be a smaller side. But this is going to be where Rue is going to live when I need to get them out of the cages with the ladies. And this other section over here is where I'm going to put the babies. Okay? And this section here, I'm leaving it just like it is. That's where my green egg is going to go. That's going to be the eggs that are not going to be fertile. I'm not going to let him get to them. And those are going to be eggs we can just pick out, and we're going to be eating all the time. Over here, I'm going to divide this up into 2 things, and I'm going to take the Buff Orpingtons and divide them up into 2. Or I can just leave the whole, well, no, I don't want to leave the whole thing, because what I want to do, I want to divide it, because I want the hens to lay on their own eggs and hatch their own eggs out. I want that to happen. And the reason for that, yeah, it's real easy to pull them out and put them in an incubator. Okay, I get it. But what if, and this is a what if a situation comes up where, you know, we got the grids down, they only allow us to have so much electricity a day, and like that goes on some places in the world, you guys. You're only allowed to have so much electricity, so you plan them times to run some things, to do some of the things you have to do in your house. Well, you can't incubate eggs in an incubator if all you're going to get is a couple hours of electricity a day. Now, that's where solar comes in, but also this is where nature comes in. And I can allow my hens to sit on their own eggs. But I find that when there's too many together, and it might be different in a farm situation where they're not caged, because I think being caged, things are different. You got too many hens in there, and things happen as far as eating eggs, all that kind of stuff. So if I separate them and just have a few in each one, I think we can hatch out some eggs, and I think the babies will be safe, that they're not with a bunch of chickens that will try to eat them. And now, and if they do eat them, and I have to just separate the one mama, one hen with her babies, and I'll have to get to do that. But I don't know nothing about it. I'm learning, you guys. Maybe if you know, you can let me know. You know, if when the babies hatch, the baby chicks, if the other chickens try to eat them. Something I need to know. I mean, I've searched YouTube, and nobody talks about none of this. I don't, you know, it's really something that I need to experience so that I can let other people that's trying to do this in their city backyard like I am, because I know that the playing ground's different in caged and free ranging your chickens. And so anyway, so I got this to work on. So I got a lot going on, and it just seems like I get a little teeny bit done every day, and I'm glad I do. But I really wish I could get a lot more done. So tomorrow I'm gonna clean out the herb garden and get that ready, and I'm probably gonna get this framed up. I'm gonna go early in the morning. I gotta go get some parts for the car. They're coming in tomorrow. Well, I go out early. I'll go to Home Depot, see if they got some fence boards, and if they came in, I'm gonna grab me a bunch of fence boards so I can get this thing done. And because I'm gonna have baby chicks in about 5 days. Yeah, so yeah, that's not far at all. 5 more days, I should have some baby chicks. Now, for a little while, I can stick them in this brooder, but they're big. They're not like little bitty quail, so that's real small. That's real small. So this was really made for quail, not for chicks. So, and I also got to run like some electricity out here, because we do have the winter coming, and I have a heat lamp in this one. This coop is a heat lamp, but I need to get them in this side, and I'm gonna have to get heat lamps over here. And even for the baby chicks, when I put them in their little area, I need a heat lamp for them here. So I got to run electricity over here, and I can do that. I got plenty of room to do that, and it's all under roof, so that's pretty good. And I have to set water up, so I got a lot. I really got a lot. It's really a lot. It don't sound like much, but when I get out here and start doing stuff, it goes a whole lot slower than I think in my head that I can do. And also, you know what it is, I ran out of space, even in the front yard and out back here, like to set up my saws, to set up to work. So everything's kind of crammed. So it kind of like it does hinder me getting started, because it's like, man, I gotta, how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna do this, where I'm gonna set it up. Once I get that there, then I can't put those things there. I got to move them there. You know what I mean? And all this stuff has to get moved around. And eventually, I'm going to have a bunch of junk, and it's starting to pile up again back here. But I'm going to have a bunch of junk in the back corner here because I have no more room to put junk. And that's where it's going to be. And and I don't want that. So I got a lot going on in my brain, you guys. All right, so just want to kind of give you an update on what's happening on the homestead here. And it's just all it's all good. It's all good, really. Even though I have my challenges, it's still all good. Everything's still going good. We're still growing food. We're still raising quail. Still raising chickens. I'm waiting to find out when the fish farm's going to come around so I can get some fish and get the aquaponics going, because that's a whole little area. I know it's only a 4x4, but if you've seen the pictures of last year, the stuff I had in there was crammed full of greens, celery and bok choy, lettuces, and other different greens. So get that going. There's another growing field right there for me. So, but I don't have fish, so I have to wait on that. So hopefully that's going to happen soon. I got all kind of things growing for sale. Trees. See, and also something else that I have to get done too is I got to get back here where my blackberries are, and I got to pull them. They're all on the ground down there from the hurricane. They're growing, but they're on the ground. I got to get them up. I want to take those trellises I built there, unscrew them off the fence, and bring them down here and line them up here and tie my blackberries to them, because I need to do that because they're going to be producing strawberries in the spring. So I need to get them up and get them established so they can be ready to grow food. Oh, I left my car open. I need to get my car closed up here. Hang on a second. Well, that's the wife's car that I got to get some things fixed on it. It was running fine. I had gotten it fixed. The guy came look at it today. I let him take it off for a ride. When he came back, the thing, I don't know what he did. He messed up the car. So I had the mechanic over here. Look at the cat. She came back out. So I've been hoping she goes and she's taking care of the rat problem. You know what I mean? So. So anyway, here's the new car I bought. I bought her a GMC Terrain 2010. Got a pretty good deal on it. We took it to Virginia, did great and everything. We got back the other day, the brakes kind of going down to the floor, kind of spongy, so he checked it out today, and the master cylinder's going out. So I just ordered that. I got to go pick it up in the morning. He's going to put that on, and that car will be up to par and ready to go. That's what happens when you buy used cars, but you know what? I'd rather do that than, even though I bought the car, don't have a note, brakes need to be fixed. I'm spending $200. Okay, get the car fixed. It's good. You know what I mean? I still don't have a note, and that's just the way I think about it, and that's the way I prefer to do things. I'd rather do things like that instead of buying a new car and having a note. Hang on, I'm going to check my mail. kitty. Hey, kitty. The cat came out. She's over there. She went in the backyard. Now she came out. Hey, kitty. Probably looking for food. I picked up two logs right here. And that's a surprise that's coming up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with that. Just haven't had time to do it yet. Well, I'm going to show you what it is. And I'm coming up to 300 subscribers. I'm at like 291, 292. So I want to do a 300 subscriber giveaway. So just be just be watching for the notifications, because I'm going to be doing a video where we're going to do a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet. It could be different things. If you're a local person, I could give you a tree. If you are not local and you something else, I might just do a gift card, something like that. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that probably coming up sometime this week. I'm going to do that and do that announcement. We're going to do a 300 subscriber giveaway. So all right, guys, I'm just rattling on now, but I want to kind of give you an update of what's happening at the homestead here, things that's going on, things that need to go on. Things are happening, even though it's slow. And maybe you see it and it might not look slow to you. It feels really slow to me. And it's just, I think a lot is what it is in between everything. So, okay, guys, let me stop thinking right now so I can get off. All right, you guys, y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all in the next video, okay? Bye.